Hey everyone, it's ADS Diecast here with another video. Today we're going to be looking at the entire mainline list of 2021 Matchbox. Yeah, this is going to be quite the video, so I'm sorry, it's going to be a long one. I only didn't include like the banana car because it was released last year and stuff like that. There's like 2 or 3 cars that I didn't include because I don't think anybody cares about them. But other than that, everything else is here. Everything from the main lines. I'm not doing premiums or anything like that because they're simply too difficult to get here in Canada, so I just don't have them all quite yet. But I'll do the main lines, of course. So we gotta jump right into this. I'm actually gonna move a bunch of these cars out of the way that are not part of it, and we will get right into it. We will start off with what I think is pretty much the least interesting stuff here. I don't really know how I'm going to film this because there's going to be cars everywhere, but we're going to do it. So we have this, let me get this out of the way here. Polaris Razor, the peg warmer of all peg warmers. Let me actually see if I can slide my window open here. It's for my own comfort. Polaris Razor, nothing too special. Everybody knows what that is. It's kind of been sitting on the pegs for a long time, but that is part of the 2021 mainline list, so I had to add it. I'm just trying to see what this next one's called. The Ridge Raider in red, and a flat red. It's kind of a whatever casting, again, non-licensed stuff, but it's an okay one. Not gonna waste too much time on that one. Same with this E-Star electric thing. Again, another peg warmer. I don't mind the deco. Generic, non-licensed stuff. Everybody wants to see that, right? And then I should say, I basically package every single one of my cars in one of these plastic sleeves. So that's partly why the video is going to take so long. I could have taken them all out prior, but nah, that's no fun. You get to suffer with me. Get this lime, like ice cream type truck thing. I actually don't mind this casting. This is a pretty ugly color combo with the yellow and green. Unlicensed, but nonetheless added to the collection. So what should we do here? What should we do here? Okay. We'll do kind of like service type vehicles, I guess you want to call it. We'll actually start off with this bank truck. This is actually an alright casting, even though it's based off of International, I believe it is. I don't think it's licensed. They used to actually make these, yeah, it is an International, so it's licensed. They used to make these as a metal body, which I wish they still did. Of course they can't because of, obviously, look at the size of the thing, right? You know, it would cost significantly more money if it was a metal body. I actually have quite a few metal body versions, and those are pretty nice, but this is metal base. And it is I think it's just generic livery there. I'll let you look at that one quick. We'll just, again, run through these pretty quick. The ones that are a little less interesting, if you will. We got this like no-name tractor thing. You guys don't even got to deal with the fun of putting all these cars back in their packaging. So there's that one. Nothing on the front. Moving on, we got this thing here. I think it's just called the Backhoe or something. Yeah. I mean, it's a toy, right? So if you're a kid or whatever, and this would be fun on like play sets and all that type of stuff. It's not bad. Not my favorite construction type vehicle. We got these trailers here. I can't remember which one. I don't have the list in front of me, which was for 2021. I believe it's this red one, but I'll just show you both anyways. Put this one over here. So we got the green one, I actually love these trailers. They're really awesome. They don't actually stick on the pegs too long. Is that better? It's a little better. Yeah, this green one, these removable tops, you can swap pieces and stuff like that. And then you got this red one. It's alright. Pretty nice little additions. This one was actually surprising. It's actually alright, I don't mind it. I like the deco. This Nissan NV, whatever it's called. I should look at it in a second. They've made some ugly decos of this thing, I'm not going to lie, but this particular one is actually pretty nice. This is like Nissan parts delivery truck. I don't mind the red windows on it, it actually kind of suits it. Yeah. If you're a big Nissan fan, this would be a nice welcome addition for sure. Moving on, we have another peg warmer. The Whatchamacallit, the London Taxi. They re-released this several times. The older castings for the London Taxis are significantly better. I mean, it's a clean example of a casting for this vehicle. You know, it's stock. It's kind of whatever, but we all know that one. That's a peg warmer. Something that was quite interesting was this one here. I don't actually know the name of it, but I do like this casting. I'm trying not to break these plastic little sleeves I have because they're kind of expensive. So you can put like a crayon in there or something like that. I mean, it's a fun little idea. It's based off like a man truck or something. Yeah, not bad. Good amount of weight to it too. We have another one similar. Coupe King. Can't believe based off a man truck. This one's actually a pretty popular unlicensed casting here. Pretty cool. This just kind of sits in there and you can remove it. Yeah, just Matchbox having fun with all these unlicensed decos and stuff like that. So there's that one. This one is a nice one. This is the Garbage King, I think. I like this one. Matchbox collectors love their service vehicles, so this will of course be a good addition. Just says Garbage King, yeah, okay. And I don't know, it's hard to read. Just says West Coast. So the green part's plastic. It's pretty light. The white part is metal and plastic base. But Matchbox always does a really good job with unlicensed service vehicles. So there's that one. I gotta rush through this because we're not even close to done. So we got these here. Again, I don't remember which one's from 2021. But I'll just show you them both. I think it's the red one. I'm pretty sure it's the red one. Is the 2021 version. Yeah, this is one of my favorite unlicensed castings. It's got a ton of weight to it for how little this is. A lot of play value. That's just cool for little diorams and stuff. Of course, it's going to roll it away. And then if you want to see this one, I think this one's from 2 years ago or something like that. I don't know, it's a purple one. They actually make, so this is actually a fire and rescue one. There's no way I'm going to be able to read where that is actually for. And this one, if you care about it, is nutrients, apricot nutrients or something. It's hard to read. I can't read. It's too small. They make like a national parks one, I think, and stuff like that. This one's the latest peg warmer. I kind of get why, but I think it's neat. based off a real thing, but not a real thing. They come with two different versions, one with this and one with other different luggage and stuff on top. Just generic little cargo carrier thing. Yeah. You guys know that one. And then we got this van. I got a little dust everywhere. Renault Kangoo. This one was actually kind of a peg warmer as well here, but I'm actually quite surprised because I think it's a good looking little casting. Again, Matchbox does a really good job with more regular everyday cars. You know, if for a regular everyday car, that's not a bad one. It's not bad at all. I'm actually going to put this, where am I going to put this? I'll put this here. Yes. Okay. So we're going to look at Mazdas. Again, the order could be mixed up a little bit. I'm kind of just trying to rush to try and do this. But I try to organize them to like Mazdas, Volkswagens, Porsches, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. So we got this Mazda Miata here in black. This one's a great one. This did obviously not stay on the pegs very long. Check that out. Nice black paint. I love the gold wheels. From my angle, I can't tell if this camera's focusing or not. I'm really trying. Move back here. That one's okay. Next Mazda we'll look at is this CX-5. This is a casting from a couple years ago now. Another well-executed Mazda casting. I'll actually put it there. Again, black. I think they released a 9-tag version of this. I know there was a red version of this as well. I think there was a gray version. I don't know. There's a couple for sure. And then the one that everybody wanted, which is Mazda 3, and they just nailed it. It was worth the wait for sure. I'd like to see it in black, so I have a trio here. I want to see them make a new CX-5. Front and rear tampos, and that's all you need. Keep up that basic liveries. What should we look at? Okay, I gotta hurry up here. We're gonna look at a bunch of European vehicles. Sure, why not? Bentley Bentayga in blue. People were disappointed with this model. I don't personally get why, because it was absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I'm actually just going to put it here and start moving some cars out of the way. So we look at more interesting stuff here. So yeah, there's the Bentley Bentayga in blue. I love the color. I'd like to see it come back for next year. I don't think it actually sold very well, which is quite surprising to me. I don't know. Bentley's pretty nice. This is going to be a long video, guys. And like I said, you guys don't have to suffer putting all these cars back. It's going to be a nightmare. There's the Mazdas. Yeah, it never came with an interior, I don't think. But there's the Bentley. Next, we will look at this Alfa Romeo. I love this one in white with the black wheels. There's a couple of versions of this one. Yeah, I love those black wheels with it. Looks mean. Clean, stock looking vehicle. Not so bad. Next we got this MGB GT Coupe in green. Casting, again, not that a lot of people liked, but if you were to collect this casting, you have an example of it, this is probably the one you want for sure. It is the green one with the chrome base, which is a much needed thing on this casting. It's a bit big, but this is a great example, like a British racing green almost. That's a nice one. I like that one actually quite a bit. We got this Land Rover Defender, this old one in green. This one comes with two different tops on it. I don't know if I have the other one. It's probably in my spares. The color difference between those greens. Yeah, different luggage on top, usually. That's how they do this casting. This one's another nice one. Classic old Land Rover. That's not so bad. If we're looking at Land Rovers, why don't we look at the new Land Rover? This is one of my favorites from this year of new castings. I don't know. Some people didn't like it, but I think it looks fantastic. Let's roll that one out of the way. We're going to look at the new one. I like this green. The top is plastic, which I get why people wouldn't like that, but I mean, the way this car is designed in real life, it's pretty much the only way you can do it while maintaining the front and rear decos. Unless it was premium or something, that's pretty much the only way you can do it. I even like the wheels. Oh, it's not bad. We will look at the Fiat 500. Oop, almost dropped it. Fiat 500 in red. Like the wheel choice on it, looks very good. That was not so bad. Next we have the Aston Martin, I think it's the DBR1, I think it is. Yes, it is. Wow, I'm really good without even looking at the base. In silver, they have quite a few releases of this. There's two green ones, one without the roundels and one with. One was like a 5-pack or something from something I can't really remember now. The green one's still my favorite, but the silver with the red interior is so nice. I'm actually getting a phone call, but I'm going to ignore it. Aston Martin badge on the front there. We're at 18 minutes. Holy. Okay, I got to get going with this. You got the XK120 Jag in this beautiful blue. Actually, keep that one there while I open it. So this video might not get any views and people might not be interested in it, but I thought it'd be fun to just have everything all at once. Yeah, I love this blue color. The steely wheels, detail on the front and rear. Yet again, the best. Just the basic liveries, nothing else. Actually, turn this a little bit. There we go. Going on to more new stuff here. We got a McLaren 720 in blue. I was a little bit disappointed with this one, personally. I love McLarens. I was excited to see this one when it came out, and then I don't know how I feel about the back. It just looks a little bit cheap, and then the windshield being the fact that it's all black, and it just looks a little bit cheap to me. But they did a really good job with the front and the rear. Even the detail and the interior is not bad for, you know, a $1 car, right? Not bad. We got this Lamborghini Gallardo from this Mattel Security, which is a fun, neat little idea here. Because creating a licensed cop car that's a Lamborghini is obviously not realistic. But, like, why not? Have a Lamborghini cop car that's Mattel Security. It's fun, it's different. Yeah, there's a lot of versions of this one. I think it was released a couple of times this year. One was like a 5-pack and all sorts of different stuff. This is the second color of this Bugatti. The first one was like a dark gray. This one is a black. At a quick glance, it does look similar, but it is actually quite a bit different. I don't have that other one with me at the moment. But they just nailed it. I mean, obviously, good luck trying to find this, right? I mean, they're not worth a lot of money, but they were definitely scooped off the pegs as quick as they hit them. The camera keeps coming out of focus, and I don't like it. Again, I can't really see it from my angle. This isn't European, but I'll include it in here because it's a sports car. This is the Tesla Roadster that just came out. This one's a hot item. People love this one. I even love the color, this deep, like satin red. Front, rear detail. I don't care for Tesla as a brand, but that is a well executed model for sure in red. What should we look at here? We got a couple of Jeeps. We got a Jeep Renegade in red. There's quite a few decals of this one as well. My mom actually owns a Jeep Renegade, but hers is white. Kind of a weird looking car in real life. It really is. Super squashed, but I mean, driving it, it drives a lot better than it should, honestly. We got this Jeep, classic looking Jeep. I don't even know what this is here. Jeep Willys Jeepster. And this very nice, clean, light, like teal, I guess, or like a mint color. I like this one. Matchbox will always be basically my favorite brand, other than like Mini GT, but like just for the value of what you get and the detail, it's just crazy. There's that one. And we got this other Willys. This one was actually hard to find in my collection because there's a lot of Jeeps out there that looks very similar to this one. Because there's a couple of red versions of this. There's a matte red version. I like that it's got worn on the side. That one's nice. And then we got the Gladiator. A unique take on it with the doors. I definitely like the Gladiator. I just wish they weren't so expensive in real life. Because I thought about buying one myself, right? Because I'm like, oh, how much can it be? And if you want to top a line when you're looking at 100 grand, and I'm like, no, not gonna happen. I'm not spending 100 grand on a Jeep truck when, you know, that's the same price as pretty much dually pickup. Not worth it to me. We got other yeah, okay. We'll look at some trucks. Got this Holden. This is a great one. They've released some nice colors of this Holden in the past. This is definitely another nice addition. Some sort of anniversary or something like that. There's that one. Next we have the Garbage Scout. This is great unlicensed casting. They've released it a couple times now, and this is the best one yet. I mean, it's pretty cool. This piece comes off the back. If we're looking at unlicensed stuff, we got this field car, which is based off an old casting. I love the paint on it. It's very nice. Not so bad. There's the field car. And then we got this Ram truck. With the cargo livery. Definitely a peg warmer. A little bit too much plastic for me, but it's not bad. There you go. Then we got this crazy lifted Dodge. I love this thing. Surprisingly light. There's a lot of detail on this. It's a fantastic looking truck. Next we got the Dodge swept side. I actually didn't have this in the package because I couldn't find the original one, so I had to go open up my extra because I don't know where I put the original one. I got too many cars. This one I was a little bit disappointed with. I don't know, something about the deco. It just kind of bothers me, and I don't like that matte finish. I wish it was gloss, which is well executed casting nonetheless. And then the highly anticipated one, the Toyota Hilux. Can't wait to see what other decos they come out with this one for next year, because I think that'll be a really popular one next year if they release a bunch of that. All right. Let me actually cut the video here, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to clean up some space, and we'll keep going. All right, so we're back. We're going to get into it here, because again, this is way too long of a video. I guess we got some old American cars here. This is the Chevy Caprice in a very nice green. Very nice to see the chrome base on this one. It definitely needs it. Very much suiting to the car. We got the Cadillac. What is this? 41 Cadillac. Beautiful old car. In this kind of yellowy color. Next we got this Buick Skylark. Apparently they're going to be making, no, that's Greenlight. Greenlight's going to be making a Roadmaster, which is something I'm really excited about because I used to have a Roadmaster, not the original 50s one, but the 90s one. And that's probably the closest I'll ever come to a scale model of that. I love this one, by the way, in the blue with the red interior. Man, that looks good. We got the Malibu. This is a really popular one. A lot of people scoop this one up. I mean, for good reason. It is a great looking model. Next we got the Ford Capri. A lot of people were excited for this one too. Ford Capri. Yeah, I'd like to see more colors of this. I think, yeah, there was only one ever released this year, which is kind of a shame because I wanted to see more of it. And then we got the Dodge Bolero, one of my favorite old classic American cars from Matchbox. Just something about the shape of this car. It's so weird and so different. I've seen one of these in real life. A guy in my town actually has one. He has a silver one, I think. Yeah, weird looking car, but it's very nice. And then we got some oddball stuff. We got this slingshot here. I think this is the third deco of it now. I think this is the third. I don't care much for it, but it is licensed. Dodge Charger. Nice to see this in more of a regular livery and not a police car. But I like that it's kind of stealthy. Could be kind of a police car, like an undercover cop car with the black wheels and everything. Because I know here in Ontario, Canada, a lot of provincial police drive these cars like almost exactly like this. Gray or black with the black wheels, very stealthy looking. Nothing on the side. Just a random one. I think this is the only BMW released in the Mainline this year, the 2002, which is kind of a shame because I want to see more BMWs. Again, glad this got the chrome treatment. Front, rear detail, chrome, beige interior. It's just a beautiful piece. Best looking 2002, I think, released so far. We got a couple of Japanese cars here. We got the 350. Wasn't too impressed with this deco, but the casting nonetheless is pretty good. I mean, they can only do so much for $1, right? It really needs the front detail, but it's okay. Nissan hardbody. I've seen this a couple of times this year in like a truck series. I think there's like a vintage one. I don't remember. This is a very nice one. It is blue, nice metallic flake. The base color is okay, not bad. It's good casting. This one was an excellent one too, a very popular one. This MR2, people loved it. There was 4 different versions. I won't show you them all because I have all 4, but I just don't want to waste so much time on that. I'll explain it quick. So there was a headlight up, headlight down, and there was a left-hand drive and a right-hand drive of all those versions. But this is the headlight up, right-hand drive, left-hand drive. But I have all 4. So there's that one. What should we look at next? Look at these old, very old school 30s and 40s cars. This one's a neat little like rat rod. Pretty sure there was one that looked different on the other side. I think it was part of a Classics truck series or something. Nice little casting. This is a Chevy Master Coupe. Never heard of it before. This era of car is pretty cool. It's not easy to do, especially for this price, right? For this price, it's very, very difficult. But of course, they nailed it. Look at it. Look at that. That's amazing. The black is plastic. The red is metal. Chrome base. I mean, that's such a nice looking $1 model. You can't beat that. And then we got this 32 Ford Coupe. I like to see this more in different decos. Kind of like a hot rod. Yeah, we're getting there. We got a couple of Subarus Svx. I think this was released in 2 colors so far, other than this one. I think 1 or 2. This is the Rio Asada one. No, is it? It is. Yes. Yes. I got confused. It's the Asada one. Such a cool looking car. We got this Sambara. Yet again, like 3 or 4 different decos of this one so far. Neat little mini truck. This thing's pretty cool. I think the white one's my favorite, or this black one, because this actually is full deco. We got the Forester. This one was highly anticipated. A lot of people love this one. Never stuck around in the pegs. ripping through these as quick as I can. Full deco, I guess because it's just something that we can relate to, right? It's a regular, everyday car of what we see. It's cool. We're going to move on to a couple of Hondas. We got this Civic Hatch. In white. I don't really like this casting, the way it looks with the headlights that don't go around. I've mentioned that before. It just looks super awkward to me, unfinished. But not bad, not bad. We got the old school Civic in white. This is a popular one. I actually almost bought one of these in real life. There's a yellow one. And it was really clean. The guy only wanted like $3 grand or something for it. And then we got this electric Honda here. You guys should see the mess behind me. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I actually like this thing. This thing in real life is pretty neat. I'm not a big electric car fan. I like my combustion engines because we're all car people here. We're getting down to Rome's there. A couple of Mustangs Convertible. Classic black and gold. They do a really good job with Mustangs. We got this very nice blue one. This is my favorite Mustang mainline of the year for sure. Most realistic looking. The convertible's a little bit squashed for me. And then we have the white one with the Brembo logo. I don't love it. It's not bad, but I just don't love it. We actually got quite a few minis this year. We got an old mini. This is actually the most recent mix, I think. It's either last mix or the most recent one. Can't remember. Very popular casting. There's so many different versions of this. And this is a good one for sure. Then we got the 4-door Mini in orange. I love this orange paint. That looks good. Plastic top on this one. Then we got the 2-door older Mini. This was another great one. I'm a car guy. I like everything, right? This is a nice example for sure. Front details. Nothing on the rear because I did top. Like a bronze-ish kind of wheel. And we got this odd kind of like pinky purple. It's actually strange. You didn't even know that they probably released that many minis this year. All different. But I'm not complaining. I love minis. And if we're sticking with German, let's go to Mercedes-Benz. Start with the old one. This one, oh man, so nice. Only thing it's missing is a chrome base. But come on, that's so nice. And this beautiful yellow wagon. I'm missing the Target one. There's a Target retro one I don't have. I'm yet to get that one. Headlight detail, rear detail. Beautiful. Make sure my camera is focused here. And then we got the, what is this, Cls Amg Gt63s. This one looks very similar to the CLA. Just because it's both black with the bronze-ish wheels. These new modern Mercedes look so good. And then we got the CLA shooting brake. Very similar, basically the same build idea, same color, same wheel choice and everything. There's that one. Couple of more here. We're gonna look at some police vehicles. Oh man, how long are we at? This will be like a 40 or 50 minute video. We got a fire truck here, the Hazard Squad. One of the greatest unlicensed vehicles. A lot of people love this one, and there's so many different versions of it. Then we got this National Parks Dodge Coronet. I love the black base. It looks really good. Then we got this stock Police Interceptor Ford Taurus. Nice to see the front and rear detail there. Because obviously we don't get that very often because, well, they can only do so much for $1, right? What else we got? We got this Rcmp Impala Caprice, same thing. This one hits home for me because I'm Canadian. So I got like 10 of these. And I used to own a B-body sedan, so definitely hits home for me. And then we got this El Segundo, I think it is. I can't read it, too small. Ford Explorer, police car. People love this one. A little bit of headlight detail, which is nice. A little bit on the rear, so that's pretty good. Basically a full deco. Again, for $1, hard to beat. Matchbox Rescue. And Matchbox kills it with their unlicensed fire trucks and stuff like that. I have so many. And over the years, all the different castings, and they've always done a very excellent job. How can you argue with that? Look at that. It's amazing. And then we got the Fire Chief, I think it is. Again, Ford Taurus. I thought I already had this one, but it had the Explorer, because they released this in the exact same deco in the Explorer like a year or two ago. It's nice to see that one again. And then we got a couple of more service vehicles. We'll do that, and then they're just trucks and stuff. Animal Control, I think it is. Kind of a whatever casting. A lot of people don't like it because it is a lot of plastic, but they do make some nice ones for sure, like this police one, or police fire. It's a little bit different than the two-door. Something's on the windshield of this one, whatever. Yeah, a little bit different than the four-door. The four-door one is usually the police one, or the fire one in this case. And that one looks pretty nice. A lot of plastic, but still pretty nice. We got the Sunny Solar Ford. I think this is a new casting for this year. A little bit more metal in this one, no interior. It's not bad. Ford Ranchero. Bunch of versions of this one already released. This isn't my favorite, but I do like the blue. I just don't like the color base. And then the highly anticipated Ford Bronco. This is just good luck finding it on the pegs. Everybody's scooping it. It is beautiful. I mean, look at it. Everything there. Everything that you need. Front, rear, good proportions. It's probably exactly to scale too. And then if we're going into Porsche and Volkswagens, we're hitting home run here. We're almost there. We're almost there. Porsche 914 in red. Beautiful casting. I'm still trying to get every single one. It's very difficult. There's some hard to find ones for sure. It's gonna be kind of mixed up here. Volkswagen, GTI, Rabbit, whatever. It was nice to see this one come back this year, because there were some brutally difficult and expensive ones to find for this casting as well. I don't have every one just yet, but I'm dang near. I think it's a 996 cab Porsche 911. A little bit of an older casting, but this is a really nice one for sure. Volkswagen GTI / Rabbit Polizei. This was super popular. Volkswagen Bug. In white. I get underappreciated casting. With the right decos and stuff, I mean, it looks good. Let's try to gather. I think we got 3 more cars and that's it. Another Bug in green. I don't care for this deco at all. The green with the yellow, I don't really like it. But I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure it has some sort of meaning behind it. And then we got the Audi TT in blue. They really haven't released the Audi TT that much in general from Matchbox. But I'll take it. The blue one, beautiful. And the last car we're going to look at, finally, is the last 914 in white. Oof. I know this was a long video, guys. I know that was a really long video. Oh, we made it. So, if you guys stuck around to the end, I'm curious to know, what was your favorite mainline or casting from the 2021 Matchbox mainline? Oh, that was probably at least an hour. I don't actually know. I split it into 2 parts, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know that was a really long video. I kind of tried to rush through it, so hopefully it doesn't turn out like crap. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. All right, so we're back. I actually forgot 2 of the most important cars from the 2021 mainline, the C8 Corvette. I can't believe I forgot that, so I'm going to add this at the end real quick. We got this 2021 mainline in red. We've seen it in blue, which is very fantastic. But the reason why it's so important is the Super Chase, which isn't really a Super Chase because of, I don't know why, but nonetheless, there's that. Just real quick, guys. I can't believe I forgot that. You probably watched the end of it like, wait, where's that? Well, there it is. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.